Welcome to the Monster Mile for one of the toughest races of the season. This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall, set to bring you all the action here on MRN, the voice of NASCAR. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Monster Mile, Dover International Speedway. The first Pokemon NASCAR race at this track. It is the AAA 400 Drive for Autism. Cody Smart is on the pole here at Dover, and John Arnott is our previous winner. He'll start 18th. He won a wild and wacky finish. A wild and wacky race, I should say, at New Hampshire last time. So we'll see how Dover fares. First time these track cars are going to the Monster Mile. We're green. And it looks like that the 35 is already off to a good start. He almost was able to hold off in New Hampshire, but as you know, came down to fuel strategy. It just wasn't right, and he had to pit at the very end. And the first lap is going to go to Cody Smart. He already pulled out to a big lead, but look at Tord Larson. Larson's trying to take the lead away. Cody Smart, though, he's had some pretty good finishes after winning the Daytona 500. He's done pretty solid for the team. But now it's Tord Larson's turn to lead, and he took it. And this is going to be the most surprising race yet. We have a crash. A couple cars have wrecked out. Tord was on his way to pulling away, and then the wrecks happen, and so we have a caution flag. Ooh, 3 wide for third, but in the end, it's Matthew Emdev that survived. And looks like Zachary Fitzwater was caught in the middle. Couple more cars, probably. Yeah, couple. Wow, look at that. 2 of the 3 RCR cars are involved. Oh, look at that. Sam Rogers took out the 2 of I shouldn't say. It's Johnny Gardner, I'm sorry. And then the 31, as you could see, got right into Zach Fitzwater and Jared Lewis. They've wrecked each other out. And the unscathed RCR car was Joshua Saculli, and he made it through in miraculous fashion. Like I said, though, Tord was on his way to pulling away, and then the yellow came. At least we had a green flag run, just like we had in New Hampshire. Couple wrecks, but sometimes we get green flag runs, so it's a good mix. It's not wreckful, I should say. It's not always wrecks everywhere. It does have green flag runs occasionally, so that's a pretty good mix. That should be a good mix. Good with wrecks and racing back, and good racing side-by-side battles, and that's good racing here. That's what I like about this Dover version. But here we go. We're going to go back to the green as Tord Larson continues to lead. And second place is now Ryan Casey. And there's Matthew Emdev in third. By the way, the 2 was his old ride, and he switched over to the 22 so that Gardner could join Penske. And DJ Kirker is now in third place. He won the second race of the season in Orlando. And he also looks for his second win of the season to lock himself in the chase. Well, I gotta say that these drivers are consistent so far in their finishes, but when we get to the World Tour, it's gonna really make things interesting. And Larson's pulled away already as they battle for second place, as Matthew Emdev is now second. And Josh Crash has made his way up to third. Three-wide battle, the two shoulder system BK cars looking to work together. And you won't see this often. These two running together against each other, both 5th and 6th. So both BK cars running 5th and 6th right now. Looks like they'll have to work together in order to get to the front. And probably shake off the 6th. Now second place goes to Josh Crash. His teammate Jacob Lawler has a win this season. And we have a caution again for the second time. And I think it was for Jared Lewis. Let's look back and see if it was. And it was. What happened here was that Leia Walker just dumped him right here in the backstretch and just spun him out. Yeah, I have no idea why Leia Walker just dumped the 42. Must have been something that these two were involved in, and I think Leia might have taken revenge against him and spun him out. Thankfully, though, no one else was involved. It was only a one-car spin, but the caution came out for the 42. Tough break. Larson again pulled away a little bit and then had to, unfortunately, the caution came out and had to, well, you know, lost it. And look at this, a close battle off pit road, and it looks like it's Josh Crash, I think. I don't know who won the race off pit road. It was very close between Josh Crash and Tord Larson. I think it was... Ooh, that is way too close to call. Oh, I think it was Josh Crash. Look how close that was off pit road. I think it was Josh Crash. By the shadow, by the looks of it, it was Josh Crash. And it was Josh Crash that came off pit road first. So we have a different leader. How interesting was that? A race off pit road very close. It was near dead heat. But Josh Crash in the end and was able to beat off the 19 off pit road to capture the lead. Fitzwater's the only car out, and you just noticed this, that there are only 39 cars in the field. That's the maximum this track can hold for whatever reason. So Luke Walker was unable to make the race. And the and the other track that has this is the Bruno circuit. That's going to be up later this season. That also can only hold 39 or 40 cars, so one car will also have to sit out for the race in Bruno. It will definitely be one of my drivers, so that we ensure fairness. And wasting no time, Tord Larson retakes the lead already. He's been the dominant car today, and no surprise, he was out for revenge and he got it. Now he has a new competitor, Matthew Mdev. These two have not won a race in Pokemon NASCAR, although Mdev is more experienced. We'll see who wins it all. And Josh Crash also hasn't won a Pokemon NASCAR race. The top three has not. And look at the run by Paul Barber. Paul Barber is third, and he just was zoomed. He zoomed right in the field. What a run by the 20. Now he's third. Larson is dropping, and he is now out of the top 5. Man, he just can't catch a break ever since coming off pit road. Something must have been done to the 19 that has lost his speed that he had once had in the first half of the race. Now he's battling with the two BK cars who have very similar sponsors. And, oh man, that's going to get really tight. Meanwhile, a lot of lead changes going on here at Dover, and Jared Lewis leads. He got a good run off turn 2, and he's pulling away. Jared Lewis, no wait, not Jared, I'm sorry, Matthew Mdev is pulling away. Man, Jared Lewis was in that ride last season. Mdev switched from the 2 to the 22, and it's so far, it's doing great for him. Maybe he'll finally get a win this in his career if he can hang on. But he's got Paul Barber, who has a couple wins of his own, behind him. Barber trying to give Joe Gibbs its first win of the season. Now they're side by side for the lead, and Collins gets by. Not Collins, Barber. Barber gets by. Why am I making so much mistakes? Dang. Oh, DJ Kirker near contact with MDev. Man, these two fighting at it. And Kirker got the win. Oh no! 22 spun. Josh Crash took him out. And he's going to go right at the 23. And there's a pileup. Oh man, that is some thrilling acrobatics there. Josh Crash has taken out the 22. Wow. Not sure what that was about. And then the driver started to pile up. And there's his teammate. Wow. There's the other Penske car. Johnny Gardner involved. At least he got to reunite with his teammate. But Paul Barber leads. Now he's got new competitors in the back. What a big wreck. Now we're going to get back to the green flag with Paul Barber as the leader and DJ Kirker second. And there's Barber's teammate, Tord Larson, in third place. We'll see who will get the upper hand as the green flag waves again at Dover. As you can see, DJ Kirker is trying to get his second win of the season. That would, more importantly, lock his spot into the chase. Look at the 27 of Joshua Sakali, also trying to make an impact as he is moved up to third. What a move by the 27. And now Kirker has the lead. Kirker has the lead now. Oh, look at Daniel Voiles. Voiles coming out of nowhere to trying to take the lead. 10 to go. Daniel Voiles is the leader. Now Abby Sachs wants a try. Can he do it? Oh man, they're beating and banging in the back. And Sachs might have a chance on turn 4. Here we go. And look at the run by Sachs. Gets it. 9 laps to go, and he wants to join Jacob Lawler and 3 other drivers in victory lane this season, and he would love to do it in season 25. He's also one of the most decorated drivers in the league, and he would love to win in the silver season 25. 8 to go. Comfortable lead for him. He's hoping that a caution does not come out right now, because if that happens, they'll bunch up the field, and it's going to be a race to the finish. Daniel Voiles runs in. Oh, wait a minute. Sachs is a lap down. I'm sorry, it was Voiles that leads. Oh, man, I thought Sachs was the leader, but he's a lapped car. Why did they put him in the middle of the pack? Wow. That confused the heck out of me. Darn. I really thought Sachs was the leader. But it's Voiles leading. My apologies. Coming to 6 laps to go. Daniel Voiles trying to hang on. And the caution's out. And we have Armando Shazaz that is racked out. It's going to set up a final lap showdown. Oh, right into John Arnott. And he spins. Spinning to turn 3. And he is spun. The good thing is that Sachs got his lap back. And Voiles is still the leader. It's going to come down to this. 2 to go here at Dover. Will Voiles hang on for the win? Here we go. 2 to go at Dover. Looks like Sir Cully might have a chance here with at least 1.5 laps. Coming to the white flag with 1 to go. Here comes Sir Cully. Here comes Jerry Guerrera. Here's Stoudemire. Almost full white for the lead. White flag. And Guerrera is able to conquer them all. What a move by the 83 of Jerry Guerrera, trying to hold off Amari Stoudemire Jr. Final 2 turns. Here we go. Stoudemire looking low. Here it comes for the lead. It's going to come down to the finish. And the winner is... it was Jerry Guerrera. He easily won it over Emmanuel Magnussen, and Stoudemire was a lapped car. Again with the lap traffic. Man, I thought that was going to be a finish. Wow, maybe I should have kept track of what in the scoreboard says. Okay, but imagine though if Stoudemire wrecked out Guerrera, that would have been something. But checkered flag comes out, and Jerry Guerrera is back in victory lane. He still would have been Stoudemire Jr. the line anyway. So, but anyway, Jerry Guerrera the winner, the first win for BK this season. They almost had a 1-2, but as you know, the 23 got wrecked in the middle, Ben Braley. But Braley cheers him on as Guerrera gets the win here at Dover, the 5th different winner this season. And Magnussen came second. It was a big fight for second, and I missed. But in the end, though, it was Emmanuel Magnussen that finished second. Sir Cully was third, and Voiles fourth, and Richardson was fifth. And everybody else decided to pit on the final couple laps, but unlike New Hampshire, the leaders were not pitting, and Guerrera was able to hold on for the race win. And the first Pole 1 NASCAR race here at Dover. So it's going to be a future is looking bright for this track at this series. Definitely going to return here next season. But anyway, we will see you at our next race. The Coca-Cola Super Speedway, the classic race track, is back for the 25th time here in the series. It has been on the schedule every season, and we are going to run it for the 25th time at Coca-Cola. So we'll see you there, and thanks for watching, and we will see you at Coca-Cola.